Well, you have done the impossible. You have made America read again.
One more child to sacrifice on the order and on the altar of open borders. What about our economy?
You made some news this weekend talking about things you didn't know firsthand, saying you believed it was true, but you had no proof that the president had an affair with someone in his administration.
Yes.
It's pretty much what you said. Then you kind of led and indicated if you follow the breadcrumbs, you can figure out who it was. After a lot of rumors came out, you know, it was speculation that you meant Nikki Haley, and you said she's embraced it. Don't you find that absolutely irresponsible at this point in time where we are as a society, when you're talking about a woman who's a high-profile woman in the Trump administration,
let me
to
interrupt.
go after her without any evidence, without any facts? It just seems that it is so irresponsible.
Well, first thing, I didn't go after her, and secondly, what I meant was I found it puzzling that she would deny something she was not accused of.
Nearly 4 in 10 African American children are living in poverty, while 58% of African American youth are now not employed.
You know, if it's a book that brings down this presidency, I'm going to bow to the god of irony.
Well, but with all due respect, it's a great, fun book to read, but it's not bringing him down. His popularity has not gone down one bit. His base wouldn't read it. The people who read it already hate him, but it's fun.
Wait a minute. Can I just step in here? Let's put this next question in the entire credibility of your book, which was written really quickly.
Excuse me?
Your book.
Yes.
Let's put it on this next question. Do you regret inferring anything about Nikki Haley?
I didn't infer anything about Nikki Haley. What I inferred was that the president is that many of the people.
But we will also be a country of law and order. Who would have believed that when we started this journey on June 16th last year,
around the president believe he is still involved with various women.
No, but you said she spent a lot of time in private time with.
I mean, that's exactly what people report. And specifically, that was about her bid to become the Secretary of State. So everywhere in the White House, they were suddenly in quite a panic that this was actually happening.
Michael.
On the Sunday after the immigration order was issued, Joe Scarborough and his co-host on the MSNBC show Morning Joe, Mika Brzezinski, came for lunch at the White House. Scarborough is a former Republican congressman from Pensacola, Florida, and Brzezinski is the daughter of Zbigniew Brzezinski, but a high-ranking aide in the Johnson White House, and Jimmy Carter's national security advisor. Morning Joe had gone on the air in 2007 and developed a following among New York political and media types.
That's why they pushed Pompeo out.
She has embraced it. I'm going to go as far as to say that you might be having a fun time playing a little game, dancing around this, but you're slurring a woman. It's disgraceful.
It's Mika, again, she has been accused of nothing. She has decided to deny what she has not been accused of.
Right.
Certainly, I didn't accuse her of this.
Wait, are you suggesting that the language is not ambiguous in any way in the things that you've said and the way you've stated it?
Are you kidding? You're on the set of Morning Joe.
nearly 4 in 10 African American children are living in poverty, while 58% of African American youth are now not employed.
We don't BS here.
Well, read me the language.
Are you kidding me? I'm not reading you anything.
Could play the Bill Maher.
If you don't get it, and you don't get what we're talking about, I'm sorry. This is awkward. You're here on the set with us, but we're done. Michael Wolff, thank you. We're going to go to break now. Bye, everyone. We'll be right back.
Ricky Fowler, John Rahm, and
Trump was a longtime devotee early in the 2016 campaign. With a change of leadership at NBC News, it seemed likely that the show, its ratings falling, would be canceled. But Scarborough and Brzezinski embraced their relationship with Trump and became one of the few media outlets not only with a positive outlook on him, but that seemed to know his thinking. Trump became a frequent call-in guest in the show, a way to speak more or less directly to him. It was the kind of relationship Trump dreamed of. Media people who took him seriously, talked about him often, solicited his views, provided him with gossip, and retailed the gossip he offered them. The effect was to make them all insiders together, which was exactly where Trump wanted to be. Though he branded himself as a political outsider, actually finding himself on the outside wounded him.
Again, I will tell you the plain facts that have been edited out of your nightly news and your morning newspaper.
Trump believed that the media, which he propelled in the case of Scarborough and Brzezinski, helping them keep their jobs, owed him something. And the media, giving him vast amounts of free coverage, believed he owed them, with Scarborough and Brzezinski seeing themselves as something like semi-official advisors, if not the political fixers who had put him in his job.
We, and I say we, because we are a team, would have received.
We don't BS here.
Well, read me the language.
Are you kidding me? I'm not reading you anything.
Play the Bill Maher.
If you don't get it, and you don't get what we're talking about, I'm sorry. This is awkward. You're here on the set with us, but we're done. Michael Wolff, thank you. We're going to go to break now. Bye, everyone. We'll be right back.
Ricky Fowler, John Rahm, and
August, they had a public spat resulting in Trump's tweet someday when things calmed down. I'll tell the real story of @Joe NBC and his very insecure longtime girlfriend at Morning Mika, two clowns. But Trump's spats often ended in a tacit admission, however grudging, of mutual advantage, and in short order they were back on cordial terms again.
Say hello.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Stormy Daniels.
And
Tara Patrick, but she's not paying attention to me.
Yes, she is.
She's playing hard to get.
No, I'm not.
Tara, long time no see.
Long time no see.
How was Vegas?
Excellent.
Who's that quiet guy in the corner?
Their arrival at the White House, the 9th day of his presidency, Trump proudly showed them into the Oval Office and was momentarily deflated when Brzezinski said she had been there many times before with her father, beginning at age 9. Trump showed them some of the memorabilia and eagerly his new portrait of Andrew Jackson, the president whom Steve Bannon had made the totem figure of the new administration. So how do you think the first week has gone? Trump asked the couple in a buoyant mood, seeking flattery. Scarborough, puzzled by Trump's jauntiness in the face of the protest spreading across the nation, demurred and then said, well, I love what you did with U.S. Steel, and that you had the union guys come into the Oval Office. Trump had pledged to use U.S.-made steel in U.S. pipelines, and in a Trump touch met at the White House with union representatives from building and sheet metal unions and then invited them back to the Oval Office, something Trump insisted Obama never did.
We don't BS here.
Well, read me the language.
Are you kidding me? I'm not reading you anything.
Play the Bill Maher.
If you don't get it, and you don't get what we're talking about, I'm sorry. This is awkward. You're here on the set with us, but we're done. Michael Wolff, thank you. We're going to go to break now. Bye, everyone. We'll be right back.
Ricky Fowler, John Rahm,
of generosity and warmth. But we will also be a country of law and order, of generosity and warmth.
Are you kidding me? I'm not reading you anything.
Play the Bill Maher.
If you don't get it, and you don't get what we're talking about, I'm sorry. This is awkward. You're here on the set with us, but we're done. Michael Wolff, thank you. We're going to go to break now. Bye, everyone. We'll be right back.
Of generosity and warmth. But we will also be a country of law and order, of generosity and warm.